career, he's really been hurt. He's gone down before one time, but there was a perfect left hand. Roy never saw it coming. Roy is out. And Roy may be out of boxing. And that's why Tarver wanted to be the counterpuncher, because he answered Roy's right hand.
Well, we stood for two different things. He was a social media blowout. He blew it away. You feel me? And that fit his character because
And it affects how boxing is seen. The sport lives on excitement and danger. When top fighters train around each other for 12 rounds, it suggests playing safe is now the goal, undermining fighters like Roy, who built boxing's drama and risk. Roy believes Floyd never truly captured that spirit.
All the time, nah. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could have retired at 80-0. You go up on top there? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got the 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50.
But panel time at point, Floyd is about clean records, smart retirements, calculated strategies. Roy is about daring brilliance and dramatic falls. Both represent different philosophies. Floyd plays it safe and waits. Roy dives in and risks all. That's why their conflict feels deeply personal.
I would not be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez, because that's not the same Pacquiao.
Of course.
That's not the Pacquiao at the top of this game.
Yeah,
but in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever.
Of course.
When
some suggest Roy's jabs are attempts to stay relevant or hint at an exhibition bout. Roy did an exhibition with Mike Tyson in 2020. Floyd has done several exhibitions too. A final Mayweather-Jones exhibition could draw huge attention, given their history.
Musty energy.
Lord child, the man Floyd Money Mayweather is watching video of Roy Jones getting knocked out. Yeah, man. Roy Jones absolutely getting cooked. And all this is because Floyd Money Mayweather is upset at Roy Jones Jr. for Roy saying that Floyd could not beat a prime Sugar Ray Leonard. Lord,
Roy doesn't need new comments. His view is clear. Floyd made money, not great fights. He avoids danger, while Roy embraced it. That belief isn't changed by old clips. It confirms Roy values substance over appearance, criticizing Floyd for focusing more on image than real fighting.
if you let him move around and do what he want to do, he gonna beat you, because he's very explosive and he's very mean.
I was gonna say mean.
To me, people don't give him enough credit. People always say, well, Floyd would beat Sugar. No, baby, Floyd is not as nearly as mean as Sugar was.
You don't think he would beat him?
How? How you gonna keep him off of him?
Right.
Sugar is a dog. Just because his name Sugar don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Sugar is a dog. People don't give him enough credit for that. You gotta think, this in around, between round 13 and 14, I think, Angelo Dundee said, you're blowing it, son.
Floyd never faced that collapse. He retired undefeated and untouched, then earned millions in exhibitions. He's always treated boxing like a business, stressing not just wins, but avoiding dangerous edges. He sees Roy as someone his legacy slipped. By posting those knockouts, he makes sure Roy's fall isn't forgotten. For Roy, though, it's about talent, his angles, speed, showmanship. These moments define him, regardless of how his career ended.
Two different things. He was a social media blowout. He blew it away. You feel me? And that fit his character, because he could do it, and do things the way he did, and he was smarter. I wanted to play King of the Hill. He didn't care to play King of the Hill. He wanted to play King of the Field, which he did.
The truth is in between. Floyd fought huge names: Canelo, Pacquiao, Cotto, Maidana. His path was tough, just different. The public sees Floyd's defensive, smart style versus Roy's flash and aggression. Roy once waltzed into heavyweight, seemed unstoppable, but after the Tarver loss, his speed and reflexes dropped, and his risk-taking began to backfire. He was then knocked out by Glenn Johnson and eventually lost to lesser-known fighters in smaller venues.
Where would you mentioned Floyd, where would you put him in the rankings? Mayweather, where would you put him?
Who?
All right, let me ask you a question.
If you don't respect Muhammad Ali, how can I respect you?
Online, fans reacted. One joked Roy should have anticipated it, calling Floyd a pettiness pro. Another praised Floyd's clean record and no knockouts. Supporters of Roy pointed out his thrilling risk-taking and explosive finishes. A sarcastic comment said Roy should take easy fights like Floyd, implying Roy lost because he chased greatness, while Floyd played it safe.
Okay, well, we're gonna know in the least amount of fights. You know, I didn't have to have 70 fights, or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
Floyd didn't respond with interviews or tweets. Instead, he posted Instagram stories showing Roy's knockout losses to Tarver and Johnson, posting them at just the right time. Without words, it was clear. While Roy boasts his highlights, Floyd reminds fans of Roy's lowest points. Floyd was never knocked out, never badly hurt, and never failed a drug test. That contrast creates a clear comparison. Undefeated tactician versus daring showman.
Crazy that everybody keep asking me, why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed?
Why is the money so important? Why do you always come back to the dollars? People want to know.
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
Is that how you measure your success?
No. Me, I'm loyal and honest, and I'm a good person, and I call a spade a spade. Money don't make me, I make money. And without money, I'd be the same person. I fought so many fights for free.
Roy went further in a recent All the Smoke fight interview, praising Sugar Ray Leonard's aggressive style over Floyd's. He called Leonard a dog, meaning a fighter with grit and relentless aggression, traits he believes Floyd doesn't have. Roy's message: skill is missing something strong, something Floyd lacks.
Watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed. Like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And so you hate him.
Roy responded with verbal jabs, saying Floyd was great at business, but not as exciting in the ring. Roy believes legacy isn't just about record, it's about taking risks and delivering memorable moments.
See, they upset because I'm able to milk the game. I'm smart, kept all my faculties, made a lot of smart investments. So, you know, when great people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, the Waltons, the people that own Walmart and Walgreens, when they're getting money in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, it's okay. A young kid.
In 2018, he made it clear Floyd may have made more money, but Roy created legendary moments. He even said no one, in any era, could match his ring performance, is something that upset many of Floyd's fans.
I love Floyd, but it seems like everybody's afraid to have that O, to have a 1 or a 2 where the O used to be. Ali lost. Sugar Ray lost. Hagler lost. Hearns lost. These guys lost. When did the O become the end-all be-all?
I think Mayweather, you know, and how he made it big to the public.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Manny, who are the top 5 fighters you ever fought? You like
Morales, Marquez, De La Hoya, Cotto. What else?
All 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, you guys go to school.
Floyd Mayweather shared an Instagram clip of himself watching Roy Jones Jr. get knocked out by Antonio Tarver. You can see Floyd smiling and nodding as Roy goes down from a powerful left hook.
Crawford couldn't have an error to himself. And if you put Terrence Crawford against any opponent on Floyd's resume, who do you have favored? Terrence Crawford or one of Floyd's opponents?
Why does Ryan keep mentioning?
No, I'm asking the question first. Do we got Terrence Bud Crawford beating everybody on Floyd's resume? No confidence.
Every great fighter in the world says technically there's nobody better.
Yeah.
Every single,
easily the best counter puncher.
No, every great fighter in the world says there's nobody better. But when you're talking about wins,
right?
Not the best heavyweight champ is Mike Tyson. Right. I think, right? Like the scariest guy because his force is just so strong.
It's insane.
If you haven't understood how I believe Devin Haney is more of a GOAT than Floyd Mayweather, I'll break it down one more time. Floyd Joy Mayweather Jr. at 25 had 29 wins, no losses. Devin Haney at 25 has 31 losses. Which one is more? It's a basic numbers game. I don't care if you're a Floyd fan, if you're a Devin Haney fan, it's a basic numbers game. So break it down. That's 2 more Devin Haney.
That knockout was in May 2004, and it changed Roy's career. Now Floyd is using it to fire back in their ongoing feud Roy likely started. And if Floyd thought Roy would stay quiet, he was wrong.